Better part, we've seen what is happening in the different world of sports. At this particular time, allow me to engage one man who I told you I will be speaking with, and that is Nicholas Musonye. We remember Nicholas Musonye for the many years that he has been the Secretary General for Cecafa. Nicholas Musonye, if you can hear me, I know there is a lot that has been happening in the world of football. And what are you doing at this particular time? A lot of people are saying Musonye did what he had to do best while at the helm of Cecafa. What is Musonye doing at this particular time?
I am resting. I took a break. I've been taking care of my cows, and I'm now resting. How
is the rest?
Very, very good. Although I am very disappointed that it has happened with this coronavirus, but we are adjusting. It's not life. It's not the same anymore.
I know you were a very busy person when you were the Secretary General for Cecafa. Do you miss some of the moments that you had while being the Secretary General, or for you, have you already adjusted and that is a life of the past?
No, I have adjusted. You know, I am a man who adjusts very fast. So after serving for 21 years, I have had a break. I'm enjoying myself. But as I've said before, the only disturbance is about this coronavirus. But otherwise, all has been well since I left Cecafa.
Let me ask you, what are some of the highlights you will say you had while being the Secretary General for Cecafa?
Organizing competitions. I organized over 88 competitions with my executive committee and the various organizing committees that we had in Cecafa. So I was very, very active for those 21 years. And overall, we organized about 88 competitions. That's a very, very big thing to do in an organization, to organize competitions at that level, and all of them successful.
21 years, quite a number, a long time, you will agree. Do you believe that in that span of 21 years, you are able to do justice and do good for the lovers of football in this region?
Come again?
21 years is quite a number of years, I know. I can see you were being distracted maybe by the people playing in the house, but 21 years, quite a long stint as a Secretary General for Cecafa. How was all that period? Will you say that you were there for a long period, or how will you say that period was?
You are disappearing.
If you can hear me, I'm asking about your 21 years stint at the helm of Cecafa. It is quite a long time, one will argue and one will say, but in your own assessment, how will you rate yourself while you were there?
To serve for 21 years is not a short period. It's a long, long period. So I rate myself as being very successful. If I was not, I would not have lasted for that long.
A lot of people now are asking what next for Musonye, and I know you've been following what is happening here in the country. Maybe will you still be in the footballing world, or are you going to take a different path?
No, I will not take a distance. I will not be away from football. I am a football person. I am a sportsman, so I am not far away from it.
So what should we expect from Musonye at this particular time?
I want us, first of all, to deal with this pandemic that is affecting all of us in the world, and especially sportsmen are suffering a lot. We want to sort it out through the grace of God so that we plan ahead on what to do. And I said before, 2 weeks ago, that I will make an announcement, which is coming very soon. But the most important thing for now, as sportsmen and as Kenyans, it is to deal with this problem that we are facing. We can't talk about sports elections, we can't talk about this and this, until we sort out this problem that we are all facing in this country. It's a serious problem that we must face.
I know it's a very serious problem. Maybe what is your message to the lovers of football here in the country? Because some of them are perturbed at this particular time. The players, some of them don't have the finances to assist them in this time. Your message to them, Musonye?
Well, I want to thank the government of Kenya, and especially the Ministry of Sports, which came up with a very good program to cushion our sportsmen, not only footballers, all the sportsmen in this country. They need to be cushioned because these are very hard times. Without government support, most of them will suffer because some of them don't have proper employment. So they live on sports. So I really want to thank our government for coming up with a program to give them something to survive on until this problem comes out. In the meantime, I want to ask our sportsmen not only footballers, all the sportsmen in this country, to heed what our Ministry of Health is saying, to protect ourselves and others, so that after all this pandemic, we'll be able to come and play football, do our athletics, do our hockey, so that we do not have problems having lost all the players or some players. We want to heed what the government is saying, so that we really live good health. Because if we do not do that, we will have a problem even to raise players. That's why I said last week, part one, that we will talk about football politics when we have sorted out this problem. We cannot talk about it when people are suffering. People have no food, people have no shelter, people have no money to purchase simple things in the homes, in the households. It's a very difficult life, very much indeed.
Thank you very much, Nicholas Musonye, and we hope that all this mess will come to an end, and then we will have life back to normalcy. And we wish you all the best in the next step that maybe you might be taking.
That's our prayer indeed.
Thank you very much. Nicholas Musonye there in black and white. You can hear what he's saying in regards to football and also his time while he was the Secretary General for Cecafa for the 21 years that he was there. He was able to do justice, and he's saying he had a very, very positive stint, and he's glad to have there. Now, the big question is, what will he be doing next? And I know he has been able to say for quite a number of times that there is a big step that he will be taking. So we will wait, and at the same time, we'll be here to tell you what the course will be taking.